welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Cheryl, and on this channel we talk about all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those things, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss another video. So with Black Friday right around the corner, I wanted to share with you some small household goods or appliances that I picked up from Amazon and that I absolutely love. Starting with the very first thing that I have here in my closet, it is this little space heater. This space heater right here is a game changer. I love this. It does work with an app on my phone so I can control it when I'm in my bed. It does have a scheduling where you can schedule the days and the times that it turned on and it turned off. And because my closet was the result of some renovations and we had to like take away some space to make the other room a little bit bigger, we ended up taking out the vent in this room. So there is no heating or cooling vent inside of this closet space. And in the winter time, it can get pretty chilly down here in my closet because for one, we're on the basement level. It's already colder on the basement level, and then you don't have the vent where heat can come into the room. So sometimes it can get a little bit chilly down here in the winter and in the mornings when I'm trying to get ready for work. So this little heater is like perfection. This was exactly what my closet needed. And I love that it's an oscillating fan because it can hit each of the areas in the room and it's not just focused on one area. So I've had it for a little over a year now and it's amazing. I love it. I also have this portable steamer from Amazon. This here is also a game changer. It is so perfect. I love how small and compact it is so I can take it with me when I'm traveling. I'm not a person who loves to iron, so having a steamer is ideal for me, but I want a steamer that's going to actually work. I need it to work quickly. If I decide in the last 5 minutes that I want to steam something, I need it to heat up quickly. I need it to not leave watermarks or leave my garment pieces wet after steaming them, and this is the perfect thing to do that. I love that it has a little suction onto it so it can attach to the garment when you are steaming it. It doesn't damage the garment, it doesn't stain it or anything like that. There is a little bit of water drippage, but not too much where it's leaving the garment wet, so I don't mind that. It also comes with 2 of these little canisters that you would add the water to do your steaming. I highly recommend you filling up both of them because the water does go out quickly. If you're steaming, I want to say more than 2 items, you may need to refill the little basin here. But I feel like this is still a great buy to have because like I said, it is nice and compact so you can travel with it. It heats up quickly so you're not waiting all day, and you can quickly put your clothes on after using this. And the only con is that the water does leave the basin quickly, so you will need to refill it, and it doesn't stand up by itself, so you will have to lay it down if you're waiting for it to heat up. So that is my only gripe about this, but I highly recommend this. Another one of my favorite Amazon appliances is this Bartesian cocktail maker. You could obviously get this from the Bartesian website, but my husband bought this for me during the Amazon Prime Day sale because it was such a steal, and I absolutely love this machine. I love to drink cocktails, but I don't like to make them, so I'm usually always asking my husband to make the cocktail. So when I mentioned that I want this one, he did not hesitate to grab it for me because now I could just make my own cocktails and not bother him as much. And I even make cocktails for him too now because like I'm so good at it. But I love this machine so much. I also bought this little tray here from Amazon, and this is where I house all of the capsules. As you can see, your girl is running low on these, so I definitely need to re-up probably during the Black Friday sale. And also on my little cocktail bar area, I have this ice maker machine that my son so graciously gifted me for my birthday because I wanted to have like some cute little miniature ice cubes to put in my little glasses when I'm making my cocktails. Like I'm trying to have the whole vibe here. So I asked him if he could get me this ice machine, and it is so cool. Basically, you would just fill it with water. It has water in it already. It's a line that tells you where to stop. So you'll fill it with the water and then you will press the on button. And I have it on the large ice cubes because the small ones are really tiny, so I just use the large ice cubes, and then it just goes to work and makes the ice. It takes about 6 minutes or so to give you your first set of ice cubes, which I think is about 8, and then after that it just runs the rotation until it fills up the tray, and then I will empty the tray into a larger tray inside of my freezer. But I love this little machine so much. It's so cool and just a great addition to the bar. And my newest appliance that I picked up from Amazon is this espresso machine, and this one comes with the grinder. I picked this up after returning back from my birthday trip in Curacao. We would have lattes every day in this really cute coffee shop. We spent a lot of time talking to the gentleman in that coffee shop, and he ended up giving us a ton of these Ethiopian coffee beans we were able to bring back home with us, but we didn't have any way of grinding them down to make a coffee or a latte. So I ended up buying this espresso machine, and I'm obsessed with it. It does take some getting used to. It does take a while to, you know, actually learn it. I'm still learning it, but I do enjoy using it in making my lattes because, for one, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I like them to be really sweet, so I'm more of a latte or a macchiato or mocha type of person when it comes to my coffee drinks. But this is just the coolest thing. So you can grind your coffee, you can make hot or cold coffee latte or whatever you want to call it. Here is where you can do your frothing, and this is where I'm having the issue with the frothing. Sometimes I get it perfect, sometimes not so much, but it's just such a cool machine to play around with, and I only get better each time that I use it. Situated on the south side of the Outer Banks, Duck Hideaway is minutes from the walking trails at the nearby nature preserve. This house is beautiful. It has a little bit of a beachy feel. I like the big garage. Yeah, guys, so those are all the appliances that I picked up from Amazon that I use almost on a daily basis, and I highly recommend them. So if you are interested in any of these appliances, I'll have all of the details down in the description box below. Make sure you check them out, especially during the upcoming Black Friday sale. So thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.